Buddy Hield, setting up GP2 for a corner three, and Gary dropping in that triple. Jimmy Butler on Scoot Henderson.
They had him turned around.
Shot clock down to 5, GP2. What a push shot, why not?
Well, you have a guy out there that's going to take two defenders with him, and Jimmy Butler did that.
Point line, and Klingon is supposedly guarding GP2. And Gary gets another open three.
Them Warriors want to extend the lead.
Shot clock at 3. GP2's got Klingon guarding him. And so Gary is 3 of 3 on threes. There's Moody attacking. Shot clock at 10. GP2's had a 3 fest. And how about that? Scoot Henderson, Jimmy Butler.
There you go.
And GP2 was going up and down and still made it. Oh my God. How did that happen?
Two defenders go with Buddy Hield, and he hangs himself, but then since the ball hit the was unbelievable. He got hung. He's too clogging up the paint now.
The Draymond Express pulling in. GP2!
Steve was talking before the game, and he was saying that you would be able to sort of bring the ball up against pressure, obviously provide great defense, and, you know, sort of give the ball off to Jimmy when you got across midcourt or whatever. It seemed like it was the other way around almost. Jimmy was feeding you. 26 points, man. What's that feel like?
I like playing with Jimmy. Jimmy's fun to play with. He demands too, just like Steph. So we got another guy that demands, you know, a lot of attention, and he knows how to make plays in the post. And when he's doubles, I just try to, you know, find open space and be available for him, just to, you know, break down the defense and make plays in the middle.
Did you know this was your career high?
Yeah, I see it now.
What do you remember about your previous career high?
It was L.A. It was like the last game of the season. I forgot who we played, but it was in L.A. And just playing freely, like I played here, just playing freely. Had a couple of threes that game, and, you know, cutting, slashing, doing the same thing. So, you know, play freely. Steve lets me just go out there and be me. So my teammates find me, I find them. You know, we just playing basketball the right way. So, you know, when we continue to play the right way, you know, nights like this for certain guys, you know, it happens. It's going to be different guys' night every night, you know. Just tonight was mine.
Gary, along those lines, I mean, Jimmy just told us down there, it's pretty simple. You do things right, and you take good shots and make good passes, and
yeah,
down to the basics.
Like I said, Steve's been telling us every day, just make the right play, hit singles, just hit the open guy. And Jimmy, when he demands to, he's going to make the right play. Regardless of what it is, he's going to hit the open guy. And, you know, I try to be in that position just to make the right play and hit another open guy if they step up to me. So, you know, Jimmy hit it right on the nose.
Quite a few of you guys tonight in double digits. And I know Jimmy Butler has unlocked something when it comes to connectivity, but if you had to define outside of, or including Jimmy Butler, but outside of Jimmy Butler, the reason that you guys are being able to score at such a high level, share the ball the way you are, what would you define that as?
Just playing basketball the right way. Like Jimmy said, just hit the open man. Coach says it every day. Just make it simple, hit the open guy. We got a lot of guys that can play make, like you said, and a lot of guys in double figures. So, you know, we hit the open guys can make plays.
20 points, 6 threes. How would you just assess your overall performance tonight?
Just finding the ball. I mean, finally make some shots. But just reading the defense, read, react, playing off the head of snakes, which is Steph, Jimmy. The ball was popping today. You know, we didn't the ball didn't pop as much as we wanted to in Detroit, and Steve came in and make emphasis of just making that ball pop again. I think everybody did a good job of just moving the ball and just finding the right guy open and just react offense that we have.
I mean, as part of that, you had a season-high 7 assists, too. I mean, when you have, like, the collection of the ball moving like that, what does it do for everybody outside of just Steph and Jimmy?
I mean, you get guys like Gary, he plays his role at an all-star. I mean, at an elite level, at a high level. He's an all-star in his role, as I'm trying to say. You know, he's a 6'2" big man that rolls like anybody, 99 percentile. But, you know, just playing off each other, you know, and just read and react and try not to turn over the ball. And we didn't do a good job. I didn't do a good job securing the ball today, but thank God we had the win.
How much do you look at the standings, and do you guys talk about that, like, as a group?
Yeah, we all do. We all do. And if they say they don't, they lie. I check it every day by the second, see who's playing, you know, hope the team ahead doesn't lose. But this is a fun thing with the NBA, man, is everything happens so quickly, you know, and it can be a quick change, you know, where we just got to keep controlling what we control every day and we're just next game and try to get a W.
But it kind of feels as if it's been 2 seasons in 1 year, right? Where the first half of the season was one way, but then the second half of the season totally different.
Yeah.
But does it feel like that personally for you, being that this is your first season and only season with the Warriors? Did you feel different the first half of the season compared to the feeling that you have with your teammates on this side of the break?
You know, no disrespect to everybody who's been there, like Wiggs and Kyle and Melt and Lindy. I feel like we had it clicking earlier, but then after that, things, I think we woke up the league again, and then we just hit a wall. We couldn't like turn it over. We just lose one. I mean, win one, lose two, win one, lose two. We couldn't find that, get back to that flow. And then after that, I think when Jimmy came here, you know, we missed those guys that we had. I think Jimmy came in and settled us back in, that putting that championship, that winning mindset that he's always known for, you know, and the greatness of Steph and Draymond connecting with him. I think he settles us down, and he's closed a lot of games for us, and you see why he's here. Like, he brings a new spark on both ends. He connects both ends well, and playing with a guy like Draymond and Steph, you know, they know how to defer, and then when Steph knows how to take over, he takes over. And Jimmy's a guy that he would take over, but he's a pass-first guy, and he's made the right read, and he lets everybody be themselves. And when it's time to get the ball, enough times he'll tell me, give me the ball. And so when it's time to take over, he knows what to do, and Steph and Draymond let him do that, and he does let Steph do his thing too. So and Draymond just a connector. He just figures the game out. You know, he's that quarterback just making the right reads on offense and defense. So and like guys like me, BP, Moses, the Gees of the world, and Loon, we just got to come in and do our job at a high level and just make the right read, the defensive play, or the right shot, and trust those guys to take us to the promised land.